Hey everyone, I am going to do an unboxing today. I'm going to film it right now because we're going to be doing some construction on our house soon. And I want to get them not in the walkway on the floor. But I might not post it for a while because there's some other videos that I want to make first and I haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, baby didn't sleep well last night, so I'm not looking great, but we're going to move on and look at some books. Mostly Kickstarters here, a couple book of the month things, but yeah, mostly Kickstarters. So the first one we have is Empire of Shadows, 1898 edition, and it is cloth bound, and it's designed to look like it came from 1898. So it's like a cool texture. It's got nice foiling on it, and it's kind of like adventure mystery. I believe it takes place in Aztec, in like Mexico, I think. I'm not quite sure, but. And then there's like these cool end papers, and you can write your name in there, Ex Libris, like from the library of. And then it's signed by Jacqueline Benson. That's the author. And then she has a bunch of illustrations throughout. That was some of the things like you earned as the Kickstarter had more backers. So yeah, and it came with I might have added it, slipcase cover. So that's cool. Just a second. I want to get this tucked in here because I don't want to ruin everything before I even read it. And she actually might, I can't remember if the second one is done, the second book campaign is done. I'll check and see if I can add it in there or not. She did, it's coming April 1st. Perfect. Good thing she added this in there. So if you try and scan that, I'll try and link it in the description too, but if you try and scan that, it should bring you to the Kickstarter campaign. It's going to be the same cloth bound, old looking thing, and then I got this it's actually a really nice thick bookmark, and it matches. But it also has ribbon bookmark in there, so you don't really need it, but whatever. Next I have the Broken Binding monthly subscription. This one's The Mask of Mirrors. I don't remember what the series is called. But it is the monthly subscription. I'm on tier 2 because I didn't know about it back when tier 1 started, and now tier 1 has the biggest waitlist known to man. And I will never get on it. And I will probably just cancel my subscription before I ever get on tier 1, but it's okay. This is the Mask of Mirrors book. And then they have like tarot cards, I think those are, on the sides. And then there's normally artwork on the inside. And then a cool cover. And mine, since I'm tier 2, is not signed by the author, but it's okay. I've heard good things about the series. I believe it is 2, I think, different magical power systems, and it's kind of based in like Venice masked mirror societies. So yeah, I believe it's this woman has to infiltrate a noble house, who's like does dark things and stuff, and she gets brought in. So yeah. Next I have, is this book 2? Somewhere in these piles I have book 1. Here. Splintered Mind first, by W.R. Gingell. I think they live in New Zealand or Australia or something like that. This was a Kickstarter campaign. I got books 1 and books 2. And it's a woman who works at a coffee shop, and then there's magical things, and she solves mysteries. Yeah, I think there's, like she has chronic pain or something like that. Some kind of rep in it. But yeah, looks good. Just easy, simple mystery. I apparently was in a mystery mood when I started ordering these Kickstarters months ago. Then I ordered, so the other last book haul I did, I got The Ice by Ryan Cahill, and then I just couldn't help it, and I ordered a bunch more of his books. because they're so good. They're so good, and I want them on my shelves. I want to have them forever. I think I'm missing one. I got Of Blood and Fire, Of War and Ruin, and I think I have a third. So I have to look and see if it's out, or if maybe it hasn't come out yet. I know they're making a special edition, which I'm not going to get, because it's only like given out to people who bought the first edition, and I wasn't reading them yet at that point. But oh, and then I got the 2 novellas, which these are really good. I'm not a novella person, and I like these. Like, everything he writes is great. Stay tuned for a in-depth analysis coming soon, because that's one of the videos I make. But yeah, Ryan Cahill's great, up there with Sanderson in my opinion. They just send bookmarks with it. So I got, I think this is Aragon. I didn't read that series when I was young, but they're coming out with their own special editions. They might have already released actually, but last video I also mentioned that I might pick up my own copy of The Wings Upon Her Back, because it was so great. And I did, because I want it on my shelf, because I want to support the author, because it's so good. So read Wings Upon Her Back. One of the best books I read last year. Yeah. It's talks about the horrors of putting your trust in the wrong person and overthrowing governments and believing in yourself and believing in other people and the things that you'll do. So good. So dark. Great though. Next I got a bunch of Book of the Month books from the last 2 months, and I think I'm going to cancel. I just don't read them. Like, I love the idea of Book of the Month. I love it. I've been a member for like 2 years now, and I just don't read them because I love it, the idea so much, but I don't actually read the books. So I used up all my credits because I had quite a few stashed up. So I used all my credits, and then it was my birthday month, plus it was the Lolly, I think it's called. Yeah, the Lolly month, and so you got to pick out one of the Lolly nominees. The Lolly winner was The God of the Woods, so that's like their best book of the year. I've heard great things about it. I'm just not interested in it, and so I didn't get it. I picked out The Lion Women of Tehran instead. One of the other nominees was The Women, which is fantastic. I listened to the audiobook of it already though. And then Phantasma, I also heard good things about, but I'm just not, like, it's like dark romantasy with ghosts, and it's just not my thing. So I like dark romantasies. The ghost thing is just not my thing. But I got I think this is number 2, I believe. Sorry, I got number 1, number 2. Oh, here. Book 1 is The Road of Bones. So I got this one. It sounded good, and then 1 month, and then the next month I got this one, because you can only have so many atoms and free things. So I got this one, I think, as my, like, February birthday book. I think it's, like, Scandinavian lore mixed with fantasy. So I have Scandinavian heritage, so I'm always interested in those things, you know. And then I got The Bones Beneath My Skin. Whoa, that is funky. Can you see that? Probably not. Like, just the way it's embossed, it like jumps out. It makes my eyes like go. It's strange how it overlaps. It's probably due to the portal. Can you see the portal in that tunnel? I don't know. Bones Beneath My Skin by T.J. Klune. I really liked The House at the End of the Sea or something like that. Didn't hear great things about the next series, but we're going to try this one. See if it's good. I had credits. Then I got Rebel Witch, which I read the first book in this series. Crimson Moth series. I don't remember what the first one's called. Well, I listened to it. I liked it. I didn't love it, but I had credits, so I got this book. Karen Feeding, a memoir, is about the food industry, nonfiction food industry in New York. I love food. And I like memoirs. Like, if I'm going to read nonfiction, it's normally a memoir. And then I got The Stolen Queen by Fiona Davis. I like Fiona Davis. I've read quite a few books about her. They're always well-researched and different time periods that you don't hear as much about in history, like historical fictions. This one is about a museum heist with Egyptian artifacts, I believe. And then The Lion Women of Tehran. is, oh, that's cool. I don't think last year's had that. I really like that. It follows, I think, the stories of two friends, two 7-year-olds who are friends, and then from two different cultures who become friends, and then their lives branch off and how their lives develop. Iran? Where are they from? Yeah, Tehran, Iran. All right. Next, Kickstarter. This is by Callista Neath, Where Enemies Go to Fall in Love. So this is a dark romantasy, I believe. But it's not ghosts. Wow, this is fancy. I think they use this as packaging. Oh my, they have some very not safe for work pictures in here. These are posters, I believe. I think this is a bath bomb, maybe? I don't even know what that is. Some posters that's them. I think it's like, it's a kind of retelling. It's kind of a weird story, but it's a vampire and his like alter ego demon or something like that. I don't know. For some reason, somehow she sold me on that when I read the Kickstarter. I was also in a phase of backing dark romance at the time, and I backed a whole bunch of them. And now I'm like, I don't know if I really want to read that many, but I go through phases, as you can tell. I'm not going to show these pictures because they are very not safe for work. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I can't have them around the house with my kids. Yes, I got the dark edition. So it's black pages. Ooh, shiny black on the outside. Oh. It's signed by Callista. And then there's artwork on the inside. And then, like, the pages are literally dark. Isn't that cool? I love those things. And then it says, I am defenseless against you, Visenya. My will, my strength, my life are yours. Command me as you will. And the main character's on the front cover. Ooh, that's a pretty cover, too. So I got that. There's a bunch of art prints. Some of them are always safe for work, but not the ones on the front cover, so. But it's sprayed with like bright orange. It's kind of different, but it is a Carmilla retelling, the like actual first vampire, like even before Dracula. But it's a sapphic vampire retelling. So yeah, sounds interesting. And then this book I'm really excited for, The Blood Over Bright Haven by Emma Wang. She wrote Sword of Pagan, which is one of my favorite books. And then I read this one on Kindle Unlimited, and it was really good. And then Broken Binding came out with a special edition, so I had to get it. Gotta support her, because it's great. And I probably will read it again. It was one of my favorite books last year. It's got cool sprayed edges. I believe it's signed. It's got a picture of their city there. And then it's signed. And that must be her, like, character name on there. That's cool. And so this one is, like, finding who's right and if people are actually less, if different cultures are less than other people, and if the government is actually doing the right thing type of thing. Overthrow colonizers type situation. An Echo of Oblivion. It's got this like cute little slipcover thing on it. It's part of a new series. This is the Fragmented. And then, oh, that's cute. It says to Katrina, and then she signed it. And this, she just finished writing it. It's a very, like, new author. She self-pubbed it. It's not like a fancy book, but it sounded really good. I don't remember what it's about, but I remember it sounded really good. So hopefully she delivers. Then finally, I have another Kickstarter box. This is like a really fancy one. I think it looks like I have 3 books in here. Yeah. The Dragon Meridians is one of them. I'm not sure which one is book 1 and book 2. This is book 2. Yeah, this is book 1. Dragon Latitudes is book 1. They're by Amy Campbell. Fancy and pretty. And then Dragon Meridians is book 2. And then this must be the novella Dawn of the Jade Empress. Not quite as fancy, but still cool. They're really soft. And then I got some stickers and bookmarks, it looks like. Got a dragon sticker. 2 like character cards. And then a bookmark. So yeah. All those in there. Yeah. I just gotta clean up all these little papers. Alright, well that's all I got. Now I can pack these away until my new library is done. That's what our construction, well, part of our construction is a new library for me. So that's really exciting. I can't wait. Hopefully it'll turn out good. Hopefully we have enough of our budget to do bookshelves. We'll see. But yeah, see you guys next time.